Hey, what's up guys? Today I thought we could take a look at how LEGO has changed and try to perfect one of the Star Wars franchise's most iconic ships, the Millennium Falcon. So let's just get straight into it. The new millennium is where we start. The year 2000 was when we saw the first LEGO Millennium Falcon set. This included 663 pieces, and it initially cost $100. This came with 6 minifigs, all with the yellow skin. The build featured these huge pieces at each corner. This was the only Falcon to have them. I think that was because they really stood out. The rest of the build was covered in studs, and then there's just these pieces which are smooth. Fast forward to 2003, we got this 87 piece build, which cost $7. This is an oddly flat build, but it's definitely not bad for the piece count. After the small 2003 build, in 2004, LEGO dropped this 985 piece Millennium Falcon. Back in the day, this used to cost $100, and it came with 5 minifigs. Honestly, I think this design is actually really good. The main circle part of the build is very similar to what has been used up until a couple of years ago. Fast forward 4 years to 2007, we got the first edition of the UCS Millennium Falcon. This held the record for the most amount of pieces in one set for a very long time, coming in 3 pieces short of 5,200 pieces. Originally, this used to cost $500 and came with 5 minifigs. There's so much detailing in this set, and it's really cool how the cockpit was brick built, not the standard 2-pieced ones which are used today. The only negative thing that I can say about this is the red pieces. I feel like they went slightly overboard with them and it doesn't feel quite natural. But this is definitely a solid set, and it holds up with today's standards very well. This Falcon came out 2 years after the previous one, so this came out in 2009, although this is arguably the worst Millennium Falcon out of the lot. But this one comes with 356 pieces and used to cost $40. The issue that I have with this set is how long it is compared to the width. Although I do have to hand it to the designers, they did a great job with all the detailing on the top. 2011 was the next time that we saw a new Millennium Falcon set, and this one cost $140 for the 1,254 pieces in the box. This general build design was used in most Millennium Falcons released up until 2019. This definitely looks good, everything seems to look correct as for the dimensions go, and the detailing on top looks very nice as well. The downside to this design though is these huge gaps in between the plates. They are something which has plagued most Millennium Falcons for the best part of 8 years. It was 3 years until we saw another Falcon, so it would be 2014 when this set was released, and it was a microfighter. It had 94 pieces and cost $10. This was a nice little build with a cool cockpit piece. The following year, in 2015, we got the next Falcon, which was based off the Force Awakens. This came with 1,329 pieces and cost $150. The build design is very similar to the 2011 version, although the top turret area was tweaked slightly to allow everything to sit lower. In 2017, we got the updated UCS Millennium Falcon. The piece count came in at 7,541 pieces, which is currently the most pieces in a single set. This is still available now and costs $800. This set updated the cockpit from the previous UCS Falcon, and it also has much better detailing, which makes it look so more believable. It also has an interior, which is nice. In 2018, we got another microfighter. This had 92 pieces and cost $10. The build has been updated for the sequel and has used a lighter shade of grey, which looks much better. Again in 2018, we got the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. This has 1,414 pieces and costs $170. The main design remained the same from 2015, only it has an escape pod attached to the front. Finally for 2018, we got this Millennium Falcon cockpit. This has 203 pieces included, and it was only available in the 2018 San Diego Comic-Con, which there you could buy it for $40. And again in 2019, we got yet another Falcon, but this one I can justify. It has a whole new build design. after 8 years of gaps, they've finally been closed and it looks so much better. But this set costs $160 and has 1,351 pieces. Finally in 2019, we got a microscale Falcon, and I believe that this was free in a magazine for a limited amount of time. So that is every Millennium Falcon that was released from the year 2000 up until now. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any of these Falcons that we talked about today. But that's going to do it for now. If you did enjoy this video, then I would really appreciate it if you did consider subscribing, as well as leaving a like on this video, as it really helps the channel out. But that's all for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.